Aye, aye, lads.
Okay. We wanted to try this again. What changes did we make? So we had 3 Bloodghast, 4 of this. We've went 4-2. That gave us a slot for a cheeky Leyline main. We changed the bursts to more Seam Rips, because Seam Rip is good with Moonshadow. Yeah. He's not very good at reading, takes lots of mental effort. Yeah, let's not forget that I'm actually streaming at the same time too, right? I have to fucking verbalize my inner monologue. That adds a couple of seconds on, whether you want to accept it or not. Is Rest in Peace not in the game anymore? It is, yeah, but Rest in Peace. We don't... That affects us, right? We don't want to play Rest in Peace. We'd lose our Bloodghasts, we'd lose our Desecrex, our flashback cards. People not believe Orc when he say one Leyline main? The one Leyline main is good tech. We have the... You can rip it open in hand. Cool. If you draw it, you got many discard outlets. Three Moonshadows, no black mana. Good games. Alright, chat. Audio, up, down, or same? Up, down, or hold? There's some bangers in there. I've never really listened to the in-game audio. Do they add new music with new sets? Does the music change over time, or is it just always been the same? Straight into the Is It Lords, huh? I have a Seam Rip for the flyer, but I mean, I'm sure it's going to hit me for a medium amount of damage. Not 19 though, right guys? Back in the day when all the VODs were muted. Yeah, it's a new era, man. It's a new era. It's all for a real reason though. There are changes afoot to the stream. Not yet, but at the end of summer. Because Oliver's going to start school at the end of summer, so we're going to change my whole schedule's going to change. Gonna go to the stream's going to be Monday to Friday, or else I'll just never see him ever. Right? right now it's okay because my stream schedule's the same as his. The days he goes to nursery, like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I still get to spend time with him Monday, Tuesday. So we're gonna go Monday to Friday, but I don't want to stream Monday to Friday though. I want to do like 4 days streaming and then 1 day of like straight to YouTube content. So that's why we're going in-game sounds. But first I've got to give you time to adapt. Edities coming through, yes. I can discard this to give the academic lifelink. But like what? Is this lethal? It'll be 3, 4. It is lethal. Wow. I think it's 12, right? If I discard it? Because I get the extra, if you cast it from graveyard, you get the extra counter. Oh, in fact, it's way more than lethal, because the academic counter can go on any creature. Way more than lethal, he says. It's 1 more than lethal. It would have been lethal even if you could only target the academic with that counter, though. Hey, that was good. That was a lot of damage from downtown. The time of the stream will be the same, yeah. Because I start my stream at 8 AM, I finish at like... Well, I start between 8 and 9, and I finish between 5 and 6, normally. My local time, so it'll be the same. I think we need a road against the Is It Lads. Maybe 1 just in case they play a crab or something. We want authority split up. I guess actually you don't need a road if we've got the split ups. Bloodghast. Seems a bit less good again on the draw against Is It. We'll play 1 Strategic Betrayal instead of the Erode. Still not convinced that these strategic betrayals are good, though. I know, you're like, yeah, just kill their creature and then exile their graveyard so they can't play the crab. That's cool and all, but the thing is the only creature worth killing in their deck is the crab, anyway, so the thing's already in play. Exiling the graveyard does nothing. I guess you can use a betrayal on a horsey, but an Erode on a horsey is also fine, isn't it? And you can do that instant speed before it hits you for fucking 7 damage. Did you watch any of the Historic Arena event that was just on? Yeah, I watched it, man. I watched it and then they did an interview with a guy and he said, I don't know what cards are legal in Historic, so I turned it off. But like that, for the 60 seconds that I watched it, it was pretty sick. Messman 1-3, Nami 0-3. It happens, man. It's just 3 games of Magic, innit? Wait. There's not much to be done. Was there a Mistman face reveal? He's already face revealed, man. Years and years and years ago. Okay, getting slightly bodied by the Is It lad here. But that's okay, yes, because we just attack and kill them. Why not block and trade? It was a 4-4, man. I always thought Mistman lived under my hat. Mistman, he looks exactly like what you would expect him to look like. He looks like he did exactly 17 piano lessons when he was 12, but he doesn't play it anymore. Picture that guy in your head, that is what he looks like. Wait, that's me? I wish I did piano lessons, man. I chat, any piano knowers in the chat? I would love to have a piano and learn it. But what's the cheapest piano you can buy that's not absolutely dog shit? Like what's the first one in the tier 2 piano? Because you don't want a tier 3 piano, because there's just no point. Yamaha is always the answer. People just give them away. Pianos. Nobody's giving away a piano, man. What do you mean? Guess we swing with lifelink, and then we can just... If they don't block, I'll probably have to discard a card with Academic. That gives me lifelink this turn. Should just discard the other one, honestly. Even 3 otters can't deal 20 damage here. Impossible. Gotta keep one card to protect my elf. What's this 3-card frog combo? This deck's decent, man. We done a run with this yesterday, got 5-1, and I've made a couple of changes for the run today. It's felt very good. It's a fun deck to. At least it's you could say it's just an aggro deck, but at least it does something unique. At least. Finally, a Magic stream. Can't stand the other games you play. Who asked, bruv? Who asked? Tapland? I want to attack. Right, actually the Desecrex is not... They can't kill any of my cards anyway, so I do want to use it pre-combat, right? Because I get the academic counter. Not lethal targeting any of these, so... All in on the bird. I can keep the start in town to protect the elf, because they have the full block anyway. Two otters can't deal 16. Is it, boys, getting slapped around? You just want to see Tranmere in the championship? You're gonna see some Tranmere next week, man. I just thought I didn't play it this week because I'm just learning the TFT. I am absolutely addicted to the old teamfight tactics. Yo, what a card. Strategic Betrayal. Exactly as they just cast the crab. Yeah, so good, so good. Still good enough? Yeah, but like, that's why I don't... Look, those cards are in the sideboard for this matchup, but even there, Erode's better, right? Like, it's... You can't have a removal spell in your sideboard that's worse than the one main deck. That's ridiculous. Not that there's many Planeswalkers in Standard, but there's not zero. Hey chat, when are you going to make a meta-breaking deck with a new RAL? That I can play? The Elf Lord. Nice hex, idiot. Ooh, Redo-dedos. Redo-dedos. If I do the Bloodghast and they do the Hex, am I willing to discard another card? No? I mean, yes, but I don't really want to. Come on, lad, just cast it. Don't be scared, don't be scared. You can force me to discard a card out of my hand. That'd be insane, no? I'll just loot away the Academic. It's probably not that good against a Riddler deck. We'll keep the elf lads. Oh, to be honest, Killbot Rude. Also not great against the control deck either. Bum bum bum. Goodbye, Mako. It's been a pleasure, sir. It's been a pleasure. Question mark. Killbot Rude is the best card in the deck. Yes, against some opponents and not against others. This is one of the knots. Want to hear a sick secret, mate? Cards that say when you attack get slightly worse when your opponent kills more of your creatures. For example, a control deck. And they get slightly better when you play against opponents who don't have as much removal. Don't tell anyone about that though. That's only for me and you to know about, okay? Don't let anybody know. You heard me. Don't tell them, man. All I ask is that you don't tell them. What are they making? They're making a 4/4 elf. Four Iron Shield elf. What? Okay. Attacks. Goodbye. Oppo's ramping, yeah, they do have Riddler Winter Night stories next turn, but like I don't think they can actually cast the Winter Night stories at least. Okay, I think the bird is better now because we drew the offense, right? That extra +1/+1 counter helps a lot for attacking into the Riddle Squiddles. How many Leylines is our opponent? Is it a 1-la or a 4-la? Because like they use Kavero, of course, but they're not really that heavy into the graveyard though. Now this is a betrayal matchup, yeah. Chat, type 1 for 1 and type 4 for 4. What we saying? Four, huh? Really? I'm gonna trust the collective knowledge of humanity. I'm not sure about that, mate. Surely the crowd is right, yeah, surely. Alright, didn't even matter. It is barely a graveyard deck, it's true. And it doesn't help that they can use their graveyard stuff like on my graveyard anyway. The Iron Shield Elf. Does this Dimir deck have like any sideboard cards to remove indestructible stuff? Easy Colbert Root. Incentivizing the useless removal spell. Literally useless because I just discard Leyline, I just discard the gas. Humongous bait. Go on, Oppo. Go on. You clown. You clown. Literally rolled. Doomsday? It's okay, because target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard, by the way. No Kavera? They'll probably have it, right? They just had a tap land. Literally easiest land of my life. Yo dog, where's the lands? They're actually just dead to academic psychic frog combo. Insano. Oh wait, I can do it with the elf, that's true. I forgot the elf was in play. Why not discard hand? We wait until they spend their mana. Give me a draw. Instant speed dub, yeah. Just playing around an error from our opponent, that's all. Why aren't you playing blue? The blue sucks, man. Blue frickin' sucks. Good night, top up. The Bonkler? The Bonkler. The Bonkler. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bye, mates. Too much internet for today. Right, I didn't click my elf, and that guy's like, nah, I'm out, I'm going to bed. What was the record? 50-0 with Winota? It was 43, I think. It was either 42 or 43. Well, like that will be the record on the last day I play Magic too. We're never beating that. In fact, I'll offer up a prize of £10 to anybody who can beat that with any deck ever. You do that, you provide proof. I'll wire you 10 big ones. Ain't nobody beating that. Alright, slightly awkward for the mana curve here, but only way I can cast my dudes to do it like this. Any format, man. Any format. Does this apply retroactively? That depends if you've done it or not. If you haven't, yes. The Alchemy Walker pile was pretty close to that. But the one I played, when we finished second, like that, the score with that deck was crazy too. Yeah, but it was nowhere near the Winota though. It was like 100 wins and 15 losses or something, but that is... that's 2 levels, that's multiple levels below 50 and all. Who's out here playing 40 games of Magic for $10? Okay, but the thing is, man, you would only say that if you could never do it. So for you personally, the prize is $1 million. Because I don't need to worry about you. $1 million. Anyway, chat, pretty dead. Trying to beat a 1-mana 6/7 with no removal spells, by the way. It's true, but catch me outside and slay the spire. Hey chat, you've seen my Slay the Spire gameplay. I would like you to predict what will be our longest streak. When it's all said and done, when Slay the Spire 3 comes out, what will be our longest streak in Slay the Spire 2? 1? It's not gonna be 1, man. It's not. I'm a monster at Slay the Spire, as long as I'm playing specifically Necrobinder with a broken start. Save 1 for block. Excuse me, sir, they had face up trample. I promise I'd considered this. Alright. This is a 1 Leyline deck. It's also a split up deck. It's also a... Yeah, it's just those. We could play Raid instead of Bloodghast. Bloodghast's a little shit against them, isn't it? Go one Raid, 1 Betrayal. 3. What the fuck do you mean 3, man? What do you mean 3? That's not even in the ballpark. Our longest streak's gonna be like 20. It's not gonna be fucking 3. Game is hard? Yeah, for you, man. It's hard for you. For me, it's like a walk down the local park. What was your Slay the Spire 1 streak? My Slay the Spire 1 streak is like 40, but that doesn't count because the Watcher exists. Non-Watcher, like 10 maybe? Maybe not quite 10. Something between 5 and 10. I never really tracked it. But I can tell you that it would have been with the Silent. The Watcher is just dumb. Like you get to a point with the Watcher where you'll never lose again. Once you cross that knowledge threshold. There's simply too much DPS in it. Strongest character in Slay the Spire 2 right now? I don't know what the stats say, but for me, I would put my money on Necro, man. Necro just has the best commons, doesn't it? Or maybe not the best commons, but like the least bad ones. Every time you get offered 3 cards, one of them is just guaranteed to be good. Absolutely freaking guaranteed. Let's kill the enemy creature with ours. With our removal spell. You just started Slay the Spire? Won your first game yesterday? Nice. I'd love to meet anybody who has played Slay the Spire before for like more than 1 hour who doesn't have it in their top 5 games of all time. If you've played Slay the Spire and it's not in your top 5, I don't trust you, man. I think you should be locked up because you're a danger to me and my family. Something is wrong. I don't know what, but something. Okay, so I can't cast my split up, guys. Different opinion equals wrong? But it's not an opinion, man. Slay Spire has transcended the rights to have an opinion on it. The only acceptable answer is to think that it's sick. If you think you disagree, you don't actually disagree, you're just dumb. That's a big difference. Not dumb. You're dumber than me, though. Oh! He's a monster! That was huge. 200 IQ. Nice rigged shit. It's not rigged, man. It's not frickin' rigged. Bruh. What? Okay, man down, man down. I repeat, man down. Let's destroy all tapped creatures. What was that play? I don't know, but it was crazy. What is Tassagur the Golden Chain? Tassagur, is that the Sultai guy with like the Delve ability? It's called the Golden Fang. Oppo, you've done your name wrong. It's Tassagur the Golden Fang. You're an idiot. Oppo, can you just like... Just relax, man. Just chill. We dead? Nah, we take like 4 damage or so. Maybe 16? Don't really see the problem. I mean, I was on 19 and they only hit me for 16, so what's the big deal? I was turn 3, yes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Womp womp. Don't wait for them to untap or someone will crash out again. Well, you can't really wait for them to untap anywhere. They can like they get 2 sources of trample right on the same turn if you do that. Well, that was an exhilarating game. Okay, let's try these new cards.